Hey guys, welcome to a very special off-road mini-sode of the Scream Queens Horror Movie Road Trip Podcast.
That's my holiday scream
You are
song.
full of holiday cheer, Miss
I
Justine.
certainly am.
That's your final girl over there, singing, screaming.
Yeah, and we're talking a little soft. You're like, what are they doing? What's going on?
And I'm your sole survivor, Mr. Josh.
Oh yeah, you are our soul survivor, Mr. Josh.
You didn't introduce me.
I'm so sorry. I just got right to. I'm also distracted because of what we're doing, what we're seeing.
Guys, like we said, this is just a little special off-road mini-sode.
Yeah, I just kind of feel.
We are currently parked. We're in a car.
Uh-huh.
But we are at the Downs Family Christmas Spectacular.
Mm-hmm. I'm overstimulated.
So basically, we're like kind of out in the middle of the nowhere at these people's like farm, and we're in their yard, and they do a huge light display every year. And
humongous.
They have music that you tune to a certain radio station.
Mm-hmm. It's like FM.
And the lights like are choreographed to the music.
Yeah.
Let's turn it up and see what's on right now.
Oh my gosh, there's just like lights hitting up to the beats.
I don't like it.
I
don't like that.
Okay, well, I was just trying to describe what was going on. Like,
so the music's going to the beat. All that's fun.
It does look all fun, and there's like Christmas trees, and there's these
lights. It's lights on lights on lights.
There's just these lights that kind of spell out what the words are saying sometimes.
There's lights on the roof going crazy. There's Christmas trees set up all over the place. There's like these round circular orbs that are going off.
Yeah, making like candy canes and shit in the trees.
And it's just fun. But you know what? We came here to talk to you about something special today.
Yeah, because it's Christmas time.
It's Christmas time, and we love Christmas horror. We were like, we can't go through this season without recording a Christmas episode. But we already did a full episode, and what we wanted to talk about today probably didn't warrant a full episode.
Not really.
So we're like, hey, let's go talk about... Would you say it's your favorite episode of Tales from the Crypt?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. So that's where we're going. We're going Tales from the Crypt. We're going first season.
1. And...
It's like episode 2.
And what's the name of it?
It's called... And All Through the House. That's my like Crypt Keeper cackle.
You can do Tangina and the Crypt Keeper. She's
a
jack
woman,
of all trades.
Yeah, I'm a woman with many hats. I'm an impersonator.
A woman of many hats, and you have a few bras too.
I do wear several bras.
Woman of hats and bras.
Hats and bras and titty tassels and.
Yeah, we both love a good titty tassel. That's for sure.
On both.
Anyways, we digress. We love Christmas horror.
Yeah.
Titty
tassels Christmas horror.
If you go back, we've done Black Christmas episode, Krampus episode. We love anything spooky, holiday related.
Yep. I like Christmas cheer, and I like a little bit of bloodbath.
A little blood and guts with your Christmas just makes it merry.
That's what makes the world go round.
So let's get into our favorite episode, Tales from the Crypt, y'all. This episode is inspired by the 1972 movie, a segment in that, and it's titled the exact same thing.
From Tales from the Crypt.
From Tales from the Crypt, and it's kind of the same setup, the old movie, but the Crypt Keeper is not the same kind of Crypt Keeper in this one. It's very British, the original, it has Joan Collins, there's Peter Cushing.
Joan Collins.
Well, Joan Collins is in the original. Mm-hmm. But when they did the show, I think they took I can't remember if all those segments are different episodes. You guys might be screaming at us. Let us know.
Maybe.
Let us know if you know.
But if you know, let us know.
This episode was previously done. This is kind of like a remake.
Mm-hmm. Kind of like a hashtag remake.
No Joan Collins. But this actress is pretty hilarious.
Yes, yeah. So she's Mary Ellen Trainor. She was like in The Goonies. She's been in Die Hard movies. She's been in The Little Giants is what I remember her from. Like she was one of the moms.
You guys would recognize her if you saw her.
Yeah, she was in a lot in the 90s. And, okay, so then we have Santa, who's played by Larry Duke. He was in Darkman. And
you would recognize him, too. He's
a familiar face of the 90s as well.
Actor.
Yeah.
He's scary.
He is frightening.
Santa. He's, I think, the creepiest Santa.
Because he's playing kind of an escaped psychopath Santa.
Yes.
And
he's escaped. He has no reindeer.
Yeah.
And I don't
he's
think
just wearing a Santa costume, and he's just a psychopath.
And he's not magical.
Not at all. And he's escaped from like a mental institution or something.
And you know what? His belly did not jiggle like a ball full of jelly. Okay?
Maybe his wiener tickled at it, but
I don't know. I'm sure his wiener smells. Okay?
His wiener stanky. Okay, so this episode's directed by Robert Zemeckis, which is kind of fun when you think
awesome.
about.
This would have been like right off the heels of like Roger Rabbit, I believe, and he had already done Back to the Future.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was prior to, of course, like Forrest Gump and some other things, but it's pretty awesome that Robert Zemeckis did an episode of Tales from the Crypt, I think, anyways. And I love this episode. He did such a great job. It's so colorful and...
It just is very Christmas. There's a lot of Christmas music that's playing all throughout it, and it just gets you in the season mood. He's got a good...
And it's very playful.
It is playful.
For, like, you know, a movie about a axe-wielding Santa. It's
like
pretty...
for playful?
For playful. It's pretty fun. It's just...
Yeah, it's good fun. There's good chasing. There's...
It doesn't take itself...
slasher, in a way.
Too seriously at all. Like any good episode Tales from the Crypt.
Yes. And of course, there's the Crypt Keeper who's dropping some punny jokes.
And
always punny jokes.
So, yes, it starts with the Crypt Keeper dressed up as Santa.
He's bringing in a bag full of
He is... It's one of my favorite of the openings with the Crypt Keeper, which is weird because you don't see his face, really. And I love the Crypt Keeper, so...
But he's got his little Santa mask on.
It's just fun to see him all dressed up.
He's dressed up like St. Nicholas.
Ho, ho, ho.
And he is, opening his book. It's always, we open a book to our chapter begins, the opening, that Danny Elfman theme,
Oh, I love that.
Oh my gosh, there's just everything at the opening of Tales from the Crypt brings me back to childhood.
And once Santa Crypt Keeper sets the scene, we go into the movie, and we're going through a house. You're hearing the classic Christmas song.
Yep, chestnuts roasting on an open fire. There's a couple that's in a living room.
You think they're having a nice, quiet, sexy evening.
Mm-hmm. She's in like a negligee.
So sexy.
Sexy with her big hair, blonde hair, lustrous.
Late 80s, early 90s.
89.
Sexy.
Yes, sexy.
So sexy.
It's lustrous and sexy.
She is sexy.
Ravenous and sexy.
Very sexy.
But not really. So she's dressed up like maybe you think something's gonna happen this Christmas Eve.
Yeah, and she's reaching for the fire poker, and she's like, ooh, she's gonna stoke that fire.
Yeah, she's going around kind of holding it phallic-y style, like she's gonna maybe do a little pole dance around it.
Then you get to realize quite quickly that this marriage isn't all it seems to be in the first 5 seconds. She might harbor
resentment.
He all of a sudden says, what? Like, give it to me. Give it to me. What the fuck is he talking about?
Well, he was like reading like the Charles Dickens book, about Christmas, the Christmas Carol. And he's like, Merry Christmas to us all, whatever, blah, blah. And he's just, you can tell he's a Scrooge. And he's like, you need to tend to that fire. Give me the poker. And she's like, bitch, I'm going to give you the poker.
She's like, oh, give it to me?
Mm-hmm.
She whacks him in the fucking forehead.
And then you're like, oh, dang.
You're like, oh, this Christmas is going somewhere.
Uh-huh.
This is going to be a Christmas to remember.
And she, just kind of throughout this whole episode, she's always going to let us know how she's feeling. She's having a conversation with herself.
A lot of great monologues.
Mm-hmm.
I believe this actress is a monologist.
Monologamina.
Monolinguist.
Monology. We silly.
That's her specialty is monologues, and she gets to give a lot in this in this episode. But anyways, her daughter comes down. It's like, what's wrong with, what's the dad's name?
Joseph.
With Joseph.
Yeah. Like, oh no. Well, she comes down. She's like, oh my gosh, guys, I saw Santa outside.
And they're like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, Mom's like, get your ass back upstairs.
I just killed your father, your stepfather. She makes a point, like, and it's, so the audience knows. It's exposition. She's like, your stepfather. Like, they keep making sure to.
She just wants everybody to know that, like, she didn't kill her father. It's the stepfather. And no one really likes the stepfather.
She's like, you get to have your real father every other weekend.
Yeah, every other weekend.
Don't worry, I didn't kill him yet.
When Mommy's high on coke. It's the 80s and 90s, guys. So, okay, so,
and it's sexy.
She's sexy. So she shoos her upstairs, and she's like, but I saw Santa outside, Mom. She's like, I don't care. Go to bed.
Sleep. You can't come unless you're asleep.
Daughter's like, well, will you tell me what you wanted for Christmas?
She's like, well, I think I got it, honey.
I already got it, girlfriend. Don't even worry. Let me tuck you in, bitch. And I don't know why she does, but she leaves the
just
window
to make it clear,
open.
She says, let me tuck you in, not let me tuck it under.
Because she pulls her dick out. Wait, are we saying that the little girl does that or the mom?
The mom.
Okay, dang. Okay. All right, I just wanted to make sure we were...
How dare you?
Just wanted to make sure we were all there. Okay, so Mom's like, all right, go to bed, and for some reason, you get to have your window left open because you want to...
Come through my window.
Melissa Etheridge.
And it's Santa Claus, though, singing the Melissa Etheridge song.
Come through my window. Oh, wow, we did just forget that we weren't just here at the Downs family Christmas. Screaming, people looking. Yeah, guys, there's cars parked next to us. There's people just staring.
Like,
hopefully they're not staring at us. Hopefully they're looking at the lights. But
that's what I'd like to think.
Okay, so the child is in her bed. The window is open. Mama's downstairs wrapping up her husband.
She's like, I've got a murder to cover up now. So, yeah, she literally wraps plastic around her husband's face and then puts a nice little Christmas bow on it.
And then
she's like,
to her.
Now time to drag him outside.
And she does.
And she's like, I'm just going to leave you right here by this pretty wishing well.
And because it's very Thomas Kincaid-y where they live. It's like this Victorian-esque home.
It's snowing. It's definitely like your picturesque Christmas. It's what everybody fucking wants for Christmas.
For Christmas, they want this scenery. And you could tell there's like no neighbors around. Just like it seems a little isolated. There's their own well, I guess, because they got that well
and
water.
We're hearing news reports in the background about like somebody who's escaped from an insane asylum. Yeah. So, I wonder if that's going to come into play.
And they're already talking about how he's innocent, like on the police report that's coming out through the radio station, that he's in a Santa costume and he's killed people. And the little girl said, "What?
I see Santa outside." Yeah. Well, Mom doesn't care, and she's like, "Well, I'm going to call my lover." She's killed and done all this for a lover.
Yes.
And she's stupid and leaves like info on a voicemail. Or I guess back then it would have been an answering machine.
Yeah, on an answering machine.
Honey, I did it. I know you told me not to call, but I killed him. I did it.
I did it. We've got all the money.
All for you, honey. I love you.
A lot of exposition.
Yeah, it's a lot of like, are you trying to go to jail?
Yeah, because I'm like,
lady,
are flat out.
Let me tell you something. Jail is not very sexy, okay? I haven't been there, but I can't imagine it is.
Guys,
unless
you
drop in that, unless you drop in that soap. You drop in that soap and get pretty sexy up in jail.
Pretty sexy up in prison. Okay.
Well, anyways, then what does she do? Mr. Santa Claus with the axe shows up.
Well, so she calls her lover and then she goes back outside because she's going to like throw him down the well or whatever.
But the body is still there.
The body's still there, and she's moving him around to put him in the well, and he comes back.
Right, yeah, and here comes Mr. Santa Claus.
And she hears this jingling happening also, and so we're like, oh no, I wonder if Santa's running around out there.
But dead husband has like one of those last final moments of like, and then
the killer comes back, and
then he dies again.
Yeah, I guess he's not a killer.
Stepdaddy dead.
Yeah, stepdaddy gone by for sure. But now the deranged Santa Claus has come out, and so we have this little attack scene that happens with the mom. And it's good.
There's a lot of like running around. There's a lot of like sparks flying when the axe is hitting the stone of the wishing well. good chasing upstairs into the house, up the porch, trying to shut doors, and pushing.
Yeah, she's frightened.
And she is screaming. Like, she is a good screamer.
She definitely, when they cast that, they were like, okay, when you're auditioning, I need you to, we need to hear you scream.
And we need to see you squirt.
And then we need to see you scream, baby girl. God, we get nasty on the show. Like, this episode is going to be longer than the fucking show.
Okay, and this is supposed to be an off-road mini-sode.
Yeah.
Off-road mini-sode.
Gosh, we got to keep going. Okay, so
okay,
that's just like, there's this chase that happens. He's, like, busting in windows. There's an axe involved. There's, like,
she
her
him
getting
off
the
for
axe.
a little bit, and she calls 911.
She calls 911, and before, like, she gives any information, she's just like, then she realizes, like, wait, I killed my husband out there.
I killed my husband. Yeah. I need to, like, at least set this up. Well, she finally kind of whacks the guy, right? She's like, she gets Santa Claus.
She gets him in the arm.
You think Santa Claus is dead for a few minutes, because he's laying there in the snow like he's dead.
Yeah, he had fallen out of a window.
All indications show he's dead.
Yes. And this little girl, by the way, she has got to be deaf.
So
she is not hearing anything.
It's like Santa woke her up, but not her screaming mother.
That's outside, inside, slamming doors. Windows are getting busted. There's, an axe being slashed into somebody's arm. This man's falling out a window.
Damn.
No, she's just, I guess, sleeping.
Cray.
Waiting for Santa. On that rooftop.
On that rooftop. Jingle, jangle. Well, she even goes outside once she thinks Santa is dead, and she starts setting up the scene to make it look like Santa killed her husband.
Yep.
She whacks him in the head with the axe, leaves the axe in his head, goes back in, makes another phone call, and starts telling the cops where she is, and then she knows
the Santa's gone. Yeah.
Santa, you see his little, like, snow angel imprint, but he isn't there anymore. He's not making snow angels.
And so now she's telling the, like, 911 operator, like, okay, he's alive and he has an axe, and she's like, well, do you have something to protect yourself?
She's like, a gun!
She's like, oh my God, Joseph's gun! I've got to go get it! She's like hysterical.
So she runs upstairs, and, like, she somehow is stupid and, like, gets herself locked in by breaking a doorknob off in the closet.
And this is something that happens a couple times in this show. There's, like, doors that lock that, prevent her from, like, getting back in the house when there's the chase scene.
Maybe they're under construction or remodeling or something.
They need to fix the locks. That's
we can see the gun she's searching for. It's high above on the shelf. She's searching for it, can't seem to touch it or reach it, but we see this ladder. Oh, it's a really nice closet that has a window.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, guys, because like we said, it's Thomas Kincaid. Like these people live in nice, rich style.
So we see a ladder
hit up against the window,
and then we see Santa.
And he's crawling up the ladder.
He's crawling up. He's going, ho, ho, ho.
And she's standing there looking out the window just screaming some more. Like, oh my God, you're going to get my daughter!
Yeah, she gets it. She's like, oh no, he's heading for my daughter's window.
Because it's open, because I'm a dumb bitch.
And my idea is, well, why don't you open that window and push the ladder down?
Yeah.
Because there's this long struggle where he gets up the ladder, and the little girl finally wakes up, and she is like, oh, Santa, you did come. I knew you'd come. Let me help you up. And she's reaching for Santa. Santa's on his tippy toes on the top of the ladder. It's like, Mom, open the window, push the ladder down.
This is your opportunity right
Santa
here.
Santa will break his neck.
Looking you in.
You've won.
The eye. But she don't. Instead, she just like wastes all her energy pounding the door open.
She finally gets it open, but is it too late? By the time she runs upstairs, the daughter gone.
Yeah. And she's like, where the hell is she? Oh my God, my daughter's dead.
It's kind of this beautiful shot, though. The door flies open, the curtains are blowing, snow is blowing into the bedroom.
Billowing in.
She's screaming dramatically for her daughter.
My daughter!
But then she hears, Mommy, and she's like, oh, Victoria, or whatever the
She
kid's
queefs
name
and turns
is.
around.
She's like, you scared me.
Elizabeth is the mom's name. Sorry. Yeah, we didn't even list off the name. Well, we got Dad's name, Joseph, or whatever. But
baby girl daughter.
Carrie Ann is the daughter's name, yeah.
So she runs down, and she sees Carrie Ann. She's like, oh, thank God, baby girl. And then, from behind the door, here comes Santa holding Carrie Ann's hand.
And she's like, oh, he was in my room. I helped him. And here he is.
She's
and
like,
he's going to...
Mama, he didn't even have to come down the chimney. I let him in.
Nope. I just was like, here, open my window a little bit more so you can slide on in. Slide in them DMs.
And then slide in those
Daddy
DMs.
Santa.
Daddy Santa, slide on in
and then
to those DMs.
We finally hear from Santa. He actually
Santa
says words.
Says, naughty and nice. Or what does he say?
Naughty or nice.
Naughty or nice.
And we know
Here,
what's
let's practice
up.
that. Naughty or nice.
Naughty or nice.
Naughty or nice.
I don't know. I feel like I sound kind of Batman-y.
Yeah, like Christian Bale.
Christian Bale Batman, because sometimes when he's not Christian Bale, he talks like this. And when he's Batman, he talks like this. And when
I am Batman.
We are weird.
Anyways.
But it's over now.
But
and
no,
it cuts back
ends
to the
with
crypt.
her just screaming
Yeah.
over and just
because he's climbing the staircase with his axe.
No.
It's just
No.
I want to scream so loudly, guys, but
we're gonna freak out everyone
people
around
are
us,
next
and they're
to
gonna
us.
like open the door and knock me out, thinking I'm like murdering my best friend.
This light display is awesome, though.
So hey, I mean, how many knives do you give this episode? I give it 5.
5 for sure. Yes, everybody needs to watch this. The Crypt Keeper even reminds us at the end, or not reminds us because we didn't know to begin with, but he lets us know that the Santa only liked older women, so we should be okay. Carrie Ann's gonna be all right. She lost her mom, her stepdad, her dad. Only sees her a couple times a month,
She'll
but
be cool.
Yeah, she's gonna be raised right.
She'll be all right.
She's got like a really rich aunt.
She'll get into maybe a good big brothers, big sister program. She'll have some really good mentors and teachers. Mm-hmm. She'll be cool.
Well, she's gonna have an aunt who is like a really awesome chef, and
she's
then
gonna have a really awesome like teacher that like teaches her hip hop and
falls in love with her aunt
and how to survive like the harsh realities of the world.
And then you find out that he's like some rock star singer.
And then at the end they rap together in like a big showcase.
And you find out it's The Rock.
And she hugs her
Dwayne
mom.
Johnson.
She hugs her mom, Dwayne Johnson, for the first time.
Her mom, Dwayne Johnson.
And he wins the Academy Award.
Her new uncle dad, because it was her aunt that took her in. I was just waiting for us to build to that.
Anyways. I guess this whole thing is a favorite scene.
Yes, yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of good, like, fun gore, good axe wielding, lots of axes.
It's like Christmas slasher.
Fire picks to the head. There's Santa running around trying to kill people with an
like
axe.
Home invasion.
It's like my favorite things combine Christmas and slashers. I love a good slasher. I mean, we've been watching this movie every Christmas for years. So to us, it was like, oh, let's figure out.
And all that snow.
I love to wash my hair, my face, my hands in pussy
snow. Oh. Because it is covered in snow.
You know us. Any excuse to sing, guys.
I know. And I've been wanting to sing that for a while.
Snow.
Oh, guys. Yeah, so this was just a quick one.
This was fun. We
just really wanted to talk to you guys and wish you happy holidays.
And this might be something we do more often. We might find excuses to do these fun little off-road mini-sodes. Off-road mini-sode. Off-road mini-sode. And this is the first one.
That.
Maybe we'll have more. Maybe we'll discuss things in
we're definitely going to have more.
Things in the world of horror that we're interested in. Movie.
Balls.
Short films, television, books, whatever it is. Maybe we can figure out ways to do more little off-road mini-sodes.
Off-road balls, mini-sodes,
Have a Merry Christmas, everybody.
Have a happy holidays.
Whatever you celebrate. If you don't celebrate, just enjoy
the
winter.
Don't be
happy
sad.
Solstice.
Find us on Scream Queens Horror Movie Road Trip Podcast, #.
We're on all the things.
Yeah, all the things.
Stitcher,
Twitter,
Google
Instagram,
Play.
boom. Don't be sad during the holidays. Follow us.
Go review, rate us. It means a lot. Love ya.
Bye.
Bye.